for dinner. So the background on this is a gentleman that she's been talking to and been intimate with flew from the East Coast to see her. He paid for his airfare. He paid for the hotel room, as I understand it. But when they got to dinner, he said, "Hey, I paid for all this. You should pick up dinner." What do you all think? I will say this too. Their ages are 40 plus.
Okay. Me, I'm open to compromise. They've already been intimate, and he's flown out, and he's paying for
Vanessa,
Yes.
before you get started, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to remember that our theme song is "Don't Lie to Me."
Okay.
So tell us the truth.
That's what I'm saying. I'm open to compromise. But if he say it out of his mouth, I have a problem with it. But if he's done all of that, I would try to meet him halfway.
What do you mean if he said it out of his mouth?
Actually
So
say,
how are you supposed to know otherwise?
Oh, we'll see who reaches for the check.
It was popping a little bit. Y'all back away from the microphones a little bit. Back away from the your speaker on your phone a little bit. Now, so you say you'll see what?
If he reaches for the check. Yeah. But
So
then
if he's
also, is this relationship going anywhere? Are you just fucking?
I like how you said that.
Where's the relationship going?
She wants to get married. She wants to get married.
I don't think this is the guy because you already started off wrong.
By what? Fucking or because she had to pay? He asked her to pay for the meal.
I mean, did they even establish in the beginning what kind of relationship this was going to be?
I don't think so. I don't know, but I don't think so.
If he's already gotten the good, I mean, is she just easily available or what? How does he see her? Is she a
Well,
potential
do you would you are you implying that because he got the goods that the relationship goes downhill from that point? Are you implying that you are a woman who would hold off on giving the goods?
No, I'm just saying I've had enough bad relationships at this point in my life, being 40 plus, that if I want more, I need to make him do a little bit more to get my attention. Or
okay, Honorable Deacon.
Mm-hmm. The reality of it is that should be the least that she does, I guess. But a guy should always come prepared to at least pay for his own food. If he's showing her that he's willing to give her that much attention, I mean, it should be a problem with her doing just, like I said, just a little bit. In fact, she should be paying for the trip if she wanted to, or paying half for the trip. If it's somebody that she really wants to be with, you know what I mean?
I hear you, but I heard Vanessa say,
You said she should be paying for half of the trip.
Yeah, she should. If not the whole trip, yeah. What's wrong with that?
Hell no. What kind of man is that? No, what?
That's just reality. That's all it is.
No. Oh my goodness.
So you're saying at this age and time, a man should be more gallant, more chivalrous, right? And they've already fucked before.
Now, I'm at a point where because I have paid for rooms and different things, but a man expects.
So what's the attitude about it then?
Because you're not saying this stuff right. You know, what kind of relationship do they have? Because I'm not above if this something, helping out on the trip or whatever. But just because I'm getting some dick, he getting some pussy.
Equivalent exchange, you're exactly right, and that's why I'm saying that she should be able to pay halfway.
Dick and pussy have equal value. So to Alowishus' point,
No.
they don't. Are you saying?
So basically,
are you saying coochie is more valuable than dick?
Right. You're putting yourself above that man already in a relationship.
No.
What happened to being equally yoked?
What this relationship is about? Is this relationship is it just fucking, or is it going somewhere?
She wants to marry him.
I can get fucked for free. I can fuck myself for free.
Oh Lord.
It's because
well, I'll pay to watch it.
To the table.
See, there's a difference between dick and fantastic dick and extravagant dick.
But I ain't had no dick that make me stop playing dick.
Just anything.
Honorable Deacon, let me pause it a little bit. I like where we're at right now, but I need to pause and ask a couple questions. And I see everybody in the chat room. I'm going to get to your comments in a second. I'm going to read the comments in the chat room. So, Vanessa, you said that you were willing to meet him halfway on the dinner bill.
No, I would be willing to pay for the dinner. I mean, if he spent money to come, if he's paying for his room, I wouldn't have a problem. I'll just pay for dinner. But if you're expecting me to just because you came to see me, no, that's not gonna work.
What's the difference between a dinner bill and a plane ticket?
What's the difference?
Where do you draw the line on what you're willing to pay for?
I don't know where this relationship is going.
I'm telling you, she wants to marry him.
No.
If you were married, would you ever pay for?
It's a totally different thing from just being in a relationship.
Unless that's the extravagant big game.
No.
And all rules are out the door.
They don't think they're good unless they're.
I beg to differ.
It's 40 plus. You ought to be ran across some good dick by now.
Yeah, that's good dick, exceptional. Now.
Okay, we're gonna say that you run across some good dick. We're gonna say that she's run across some good dick, but she's not married. So apparently, dick doesn't have anything to do with if a person would marry a person. There are a lot of other factors involved in that. So what's wrong with her investing in what she wants to marry, who she wants to be with?
Okay, and the same vice versa.
Okay. Now, I just wanted to throw those questions out there. Now I'm going to go to Honorable Deacon. Do you have anything else to say about that, Honorable Deacon?
No, that's no argument. I mean, people are entitled to feel how they want to feel about it. So there's no real argument about it at all.
Okay. So we're going to go to the chat room now and read some of the...
Now, I just want to throw those questions out there. Now I'm going to go to Honorable Deacon.
Who's this? Oh, Vanessa.
That was a feedback. Go ahead.
Vanessa, yeah, you have feedback. You got the show playing in the background.
Okay. That was me.
Oh, that was Honorable Deacon. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah.
Like it's his first time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's see. Comments in the chat room. Spicy says, Vanessa, like, ha, ha, ha. It's like Vanessa objected to that. And Yolanda says, wait, pay for half the trip. Spicy continues laughing. Spicy asks Yolanda if she's going to pay for half. I'd be interested to see what Ronnie had to say about this. So let's summarize this, and then we're going to move on to the next topic. Should she have paid for dinner? And I'll tell you this. When she posed this offline, this is what I told her. I told her the fact that he wanted her to pay for dinner implies that there's another woman. Because if I book my flight, as I hear Boss Lady in the other room, if I book my flight and pay for something on my credit card, that's one thing. If I pay for my hotel That's another thing. But if I pay for dinner, that other woman is able to do the math and say, did he pay for dinner for one person or did he pay for dinner for two? And that's
He
why,
needs to bring cash.
well, I don't think he was at the, that's just my theory on it. That's just my theory on it. So that was my caution to her. Um, as for should she pay for dinner, it doesn't
I
matter to
need
me.
more information on this
I,
relationship.
yeah. I think her paying for dinner demonstrates what she's going to be willing to pay for going forward, or if she's not going to pay for anything. Tells you what kind of woman you have, and as you said, Vanessa, what kind of man you got.
Exactly.
Okay. Uh, Vanessa, you want to give a final thought on this one?
I mean, because a lot of these days, you got a lot of men. Well, the women, I say it's some of their fault because the women are taking care of the men. So he could start her with dinner. Next thing you know, she's gonna be paying for the plane ticket. She's gonna be paying for the hotel room. Just
And you're saying there's
like I
something
said,
wrong
just
with that?
depends on where this relationship is going.
Honorable Deacon, final thoughts on this topic?
I guess beforehand he should have voiced his wants and desires with it. That way she can choose if she would or if she doesn't want to do whatever. It's a new era in time where you are free to do whatever it is that you choose and let a person know that this is how I live. This is what I prefer.
It's a new day and time. Indeed. Indeed. Next topic. Second topic, and at this time we want to say hello to Georgia Girl. Georgia Girl out of Atlanta has made it to the chat room. Welcome, Georgia Girl. And also JP out of Canada, JP Zamet out of Canada, has invited all the ladies to befriend him on Facebook. Okay. Next question comes from Yanni as well. Why are men so afraid of commitment? Honorable Deacon, are you afraid of commitment?
I'm cautious. Women cut dicks off nowadays, like everything said. There are a lot of crazy women up here, actually, so you have to be real cautious. And the people that you do befriend sometimes become the craziest.
And then, she's asking why are men so cautious to commit, yet she didn't pay for that dinner bill. If she had paid for that dinner bill, maybe he would have committed.
Maybe Larry and she has something to do on the side or something also.
Mm-hmm. Vanessa, do you find that men have an issue with committing?
This day and time, I do. I mean, because
What's the other day and time that you want to talk about? Shit.
it's so many men out there. I mean, it's like some women have gotten desperate. They don't care if you got a woman at home. The men basically just do what they want. They come and go as they please.
What's wrong with that?
No, it's almost like the women are desperate. They just settle for anything.
You didn't. Honorable Deacon asked, "What's wrong with that?"
Crazy as hell.
What's wrong with the man coming and go as he pleases? That was what he was asking.
Everything. Because I mean, it's like I'm a side chick professional.
Wait. Is this
what?
Confessions? I like this shit. Okay.
I mean, you got so many men. Well, I guess we allow it. They have the women at home, and then we allow them